Again, 423-614-6499.
Mike Lee will give that away at 5 o'clock. A new friend who I've heard a lot about is Keith McAfee. He is the new Cleveland Regional Jetport Director. How are you, Keith?
I'm doing wonderful, Just trying to figure out if it's going to be warm or cold today. That's the main issue.
Well, I mean, welcome to Southeast Tennessee. You just never know.
Absolutely. You never know what Mother Nature's going to do from one day to the next.
Well, I'd love for you to tell the people about yourself, and I know about you, and we got a lot of mutual friends, but tell everybody about yourself.
Well, my name is Keith McAfee. I'm a Tennessee boy. I'm literally from right up the road, Cookeville, Tennessee. Left the state to work for the federal government, retired here, and just back in the area. And now I'm running the airport, having a great time, great team out there, and really in such a wonderful community. Even though I'm not necessarily from Cleveland, I'm from Cookeville. This town is just like Cookeville, and what I'm used to. So I'm just excited to be here.
You know I know that one of your goals in speaking with you, and then from what I'm gathering, is really to bring the community to the Jetport, to let them know, and I'm talking about the entire community, hey, we've got a crown jewel out here that maybe they don't even realize, quite frankly.
Correct. The unique piece about the airport is it's really one of the newest smaller airports in the country. It's about 10, 12 years old, and it is absolutely a beautiful facility. The terminal building, and it's the one thing I want to differentiate here is this is not an airport like you would Knoxville, Nashville, or Chattanooga. This is a small, what's called a general aviation airport, and it's really set for smaller communities so that business can be conducted. I heard earlier as I was driving in, you guys were talking about how employment numbers were up in the state of Tennessee and business is being conducted. Well, quite honestly, it's these smaller airports in and around the larger cities that help foster and boost that growth. Yeah. And that's what this airport is doing. Well, one of the, I don't want to really call it a bad rap, but really one of the things that people have a hard time with is really understanding what the airport does and really what it is. And what I would like to do is to connect our community, Cleveland, Bradley County, and even really the surrounding counties to the airport itself. So the goal is to do that. We have events on the airport that open it up to not only just Bradley County, Cleveland, Tennessee, and the city of Cleveland, but within flying distance of the airport. So the goal is to start out this summer, have a series of food truck events, and that's really what it is. I'm a Tennessee boy; I like to eat.
There we go.
And so aviation's my passion. So if I can combine my passion for something else I love and put them together, then let's do it for the community. And so the way we do this is by inviting pilots from around the region to fly in. They get to enjoy the food trucks. We'll have music and things like that. But then the local community gets to come. They get to eat food from the food trucks. They get to listen to music. But then they also get to look at the various airplanes. Yeah. And you'll never know what you get. And these airplanes are absolutely, most people are very meticulous with their airplanes, and they're just super cool.
We are joined by Keith McAfee. He is how long have you been the director of the airport?
Since December.
Since December.
3 months.
So very, very, very fresh here. And so these 4 food truck events, it says here, will happen over the summer and then more events throughout the year. Is that right?
Correct. So the goal with the food truck events is it's called the First Friday Food Truck Fly-In. Big, long name.
Oh, I like that.
But it's always, other than July, it's always going to be the first Friday of the month, starting in May to August. Now, in July, it'll be a little bit different because July 4th is on a Friday, so we'll back it up to Thursday. All right. But we're trying to make it to where it's established that everybody knows on the first of the month, this is where you can come to the airport. There will be a small gate fee for adults, 13 and above, but it's only to help cover the cost of bands and things like that. It won't be outrageous. We have partnered with Operation Compassion.
Yeah.
They will allow people to park there. We've committed with the city schools to have a bus, so we'll be able to have just buses running back and forth. And then the other events, these are all tentative. I'm a former Marine. My kids are all jarheads, so I support that community. Love to try to do something for Veterans Day or prior to that for the weekend. Maybe I'm not going to call it an air show, because that's just a lot of paperwork, but we can have what I call an airfare, and then combine that. And then what I'm really excited about, my wife and kids, I know if they're listening right now, they're probably thinking, oh Lord, he's about to talk about it. But I'm a Christmas fanatic. I used to be a Scrooge, but we went from no trees to this past year, we put 14 trees up in our house.
Wow.
So we wanted,
Wow.
so the terminal building is absolutely beautiful. And literally what I want to do is deck out the building, because the building actually would be perfect for medium to small companies who want to have Christmas dinners meeting, or you need a classroom to do some kind of training. We actually have a classroom that overlooks the runway. So if you're interested, give us a call at the Jetport, and we can set you up with some kind of room or whatever you need.
Yeah, I've been to many meetings at the Jetport over the years in different organizations and groups, and it's a perfect place for that. We're joined by Keith McAfee. It's the Cleveland Regional Jetport. How do people find out more about the Jetport and maybe want to come out and take a look?
Well, first off, that's just it. I invite you to come out and take a look. I'm there most days. If I'm not doing meetings, my staff will be there to give you a look around. You can contact us at 423-472-4343.
You got it.
And we're also on the web. Our website's currently being redone, but we do have a web presence. You can take a look at us there. And we are on Facebook.
Okay.
If you're going on Facebook, look for us at Cleveland TN Regional Jetport. Look for the city seal. And then we have started an Instagram page, but we're trying to learn how to do all that.
But do you have a TikTok? Do you have TikTok?
No, we do not have a TikTok.
Okay, good, because they're going out of business, so everything's fine. That's all right.
Right.
Is the Mayor Brooks? Do you allow him out there anymore? I know he had that incident.
Well, we try.
He says, I've been here 3 months. Stop it. A little pinhead. All right, Keith. Hey, man, it's a pleasure meeting you. Like I said, we've got a lot of mutual friends. I've heard a lot about you, and everybody's really excited about your vision, really, to bring the community to the Jetport and to really show it off. And, so we're excited.